Sorry, I'm the queen and the mother. So, I'm doing a part two, I guess. I had kind of forgotten those two. I don't know why I do that. Um, Even though Aisha K. Faines is such a genius, like she is a genius in those energies. She is a genius in the seduction archetypes. So every archetype has at least two seduction archetypes, except for one, which I'm pretty sure is the lover. Now, the lover is our main energy. She's our spotlight. She's the thing that makes us shine. So the lover is complex because, as far as I understand the lover is the type of person who you can see doing something like running or dancing or salsa. It doesn't matter what you're doing, but as long as you almost love it all, it's a feminine expression of self, of pleasure, of happiness, of enjoying, even just sensuality, which I think people get wrong. Sometimes sensuality is about almost the physical and spiritual experience of something. So when you are enjoying something, when you're having fun, when you are expressing who you are or what you enjoy doing, you are expressing this archetype. So, for instance, I'm gonna give something really simple like salsa, ice cream, as I said, dancing, singing, especially music. Music is one of the ultimate forms of expression of the feminine, not even just energy, but just in general. It's a really beloved thing in which we do. Well, it's beloved because feminine energy is something that, okay, I said we have feminine energy and feminine energies um in all of us, but the reason we love this energy, or we love music, or music is the ultimate form, is because music is the ultimate form of soul, of self, of who we are and what we do. So it's like, if I sing a song to you, I'm telling you everything about me, my current state, what I'm feeling. It's about emotion, passion, um, I don't want to say synchronity with the world, but you're synchronized with it. And as such, this allows you to truly enjoy things. So the feminine is kind of a really great balance between um, the upper and the lower world. The feminine is not just, let's say, something that's light and cute and fairy. It's not what society says it is. It is basically something that is larger than life within us as people. So, for instance, if we talk about okay, a great dark feminine example maybe might be, I'm gonna use the maiden because the maiden has a switch between dark and light and mature and immature. So, okay, so mature I would say is Rihanna right now. She's, she's a little more on the lover side, a little more on the darker side, a little more on the um mysterious side. When we look at Rihanna, she doesn't really, Okay, she does, but she's very good at coming off as confident. It's that thing of the darker feminine is about self. It's about self-worth and who you are, and the lighter feminine is about community. She's about the larger aspects of other people. So her thing is others, the darker is myself. It's herself, it's what she's doing. Which is basically, no, sorry, which is the cold and the warm. The cold is the cold feminine, or the cool feminine expression is about oneself. The dark is about, I don't want to say it's selfish necessarily, but it's about doing something a little bit dark, or manipulating a little, in order to get what you want. Now, remember, I did say it's partially. Okay, manipulating doesn't always have to be evil. It's like, let's say in parliament, right? You're in parliament. In parliament, you have to try and kind of move a certain way, maneuver a certain way in order to get what you and the people want. So it's like, maybe what you want is that you want to say, in the old days, we had to say, okay, we want feminism. So first, we were now in the Huntress energy. Huntress is for, the self. She's a fighter. She fights for other people's rights, and she fights for herself. When you're fighting for rights, when you're fighting for what other people need, then you're in that Huntress energy. Because the Huntress, as much as she's about herself, that energy, that Huntress energy, is about others. So people who, have you ever had that friend who's really, let's say, individualistic, and they are about their goals, they're a goal getter, a goal setter, and this friend now um decides she's going to get into. Okay, I thought nobody cared about the subject, so I'm, I guess, I'm out, I guess. Sorry, guys. I told you I'm not that great at this. No, the dark. Okay, here's the thing. So, for the dark feminine can is normally for doing it for good. So, like, let's say we all need to get out of a really. It's using, let's say, maybe seduct. I don't want to say certain words, because if I say things like, oh, slash manipulate, oh no. It's using your power to kind of go and, as they say, twist someone's arm a little, just to get what is needed, or what you need, in order to kind of, I wouldn't say survive, but in order to do what is right, to protect yourself, basically, to basically protect yourself. But protecting yourself does not mean going and harming others. We tend to think that dark feminine means we must go and harm others. Like, we must go and be like, oh, I'm gonna go and steal this girl's idea, or I'm gonna go and beat this person up just because I feel like. That's not dark feminine. That's a whole other energy, whole other archetype that's being stirred. And that's the shadow side of a different archetype. So, um, mhm. Okay, so when your energy is out of focus, when your energy is out of balance, you have now a problem where you'll start to feel out of it because feminine energy is very funny. Something I've learned myself. Feminine energy is very funny. It's funny in the fact that you know feminine energy needs to some degree is almost like a tree. It needs to have very good roots. So, when you are feeling depleted and you're feeling down and you're feeling out, it's normally because something in your life is out of balance, or it feels out of balance, or maybe the people around you, they don't feel so safe, so secure, because feminine energy is expressed first through the home and then outside. So it can be a thing where maybe, let's say, your trauma made you into a huntress because you had to survive. You had to thrive under really hard circumstances, and no one was there to pick up the pieces. So your huntress energy is really high. I think there was a tale of this story of this one love story of the huntress and one of her mates. But basically, when it comes to these types of things, you have to understand that they are very complex. It's not a it's not a 1-2-1-2 situation where okay, I don't know whether to stop or to continue. So, okay. So when you do feminine energies, right? I have to, sorry, I have to, but I will tell you all about it in part 2.